excitement. It has the things when you're in the kitchen during service. You could feel that all the adrenaline come out. You could see work differently. There's a moment, 100%, especially when you're dealing with the fire. My name is Yukio Endo. I'm from Japan. I'm head chef at Flint restaurant in Melbourne. I was born in Furukawa City, which is a pretty small town in Japan, Miyagi Prefecture. It's northern part of Japan. I was grew up surrounded by rice field. On my mom's side of the family owned a restaurant called Gallo, which is an Italian restaurant. They run more than a half century now. They serve Italian/Japanese cuisine. My parents expect me to be banker. And also I never good at study, and my brother is always good. I felt they kind of compare to my brother, you know? So when I told them like, hey, look, I want to be chef, they are really against to it. It was a hard time for me, but at the same time, like, you know, I understand it. Like my parents pay for school, all the stuff, and then suddenly, hey, dad, mom, I want to be chef. At the first, it was a little bit tough, you know, like to get approval from my parents, yeah. Moved to Melbourne 6 years ago, which is 2017. I didn't tell my parents, and after I got the ticket, I said, hey, I'm going to Melbourne. The reaction of them was pretty hectic. Especially my dad was like shocked. They never expect me to do that. It was a little bit hard, but you know, what are you gonna do? My first job here was a kitchen hand as a dishwasher at a restaurant called Santelmo in the CBD. It's an Argentinian steakhouse. It's not exciting job, honestly, but like these things is very important. You can't run a restaurant without these kind of small jobs, you know? First day, I was overwhelmed for sure. Like that restaurant has capacity of 200 people. I used to start working at 8, finishing sometime 5, sometime 12 in the midnight, 13 hours a day. You know, I went back home, couldn't do anything, like so tired, but I have feeling of accomplishment, you know what I mean? Took a long time, but like, you know, I ended up being more higher position. I quit San Telmo after 5 years working there. So I moved to the cafe. And that time, Nikki called me out of blue and say like, hey, you wanna have coffee?
Uh-oh. Larry, what are you doing? This is Larry. No, it's not. This is Lenny. He's funny. Like, he's as silly as I am. Like a badass chef, I've always respected him as a cook, like always. But he's also funny. So we worked side by side on the grill, and immediately I knew he was a legend. It was like, we're gonna be mates.
Me and Nikki created a menu for 2 months. Almost every day, trial, go to market together, go to plate shop together. I think this is what I want, you know what I mean? I want to be a restaurant, I want to be creative, I want to have passion. So we create a whole menu. And then after that, say like, hey, look, you want to be head chef?
I felt like he was ready. It was like, his cooking is consistent every single day. He's creative. And I remember when I said it to him, I was like, I want to make you the head chef. And he's like, do you think I can do it? And I was like, yeah, wholeheartedly, I know you're ready to do it.
I was not ready. I still feel like I could learn a lot of things. In my head chef is kind of like, have to know everything. It was one of my dreams, you know, being head chef, one of the goals.
The way that he operates and how he communicates with the junior chefs, he takes it very seriously every single day, and he's a leader, and he wants to teach people what he knows.
At Flint, we don't have any gas or electricity kind of stoves or oven, so we have to only cook with a wood fire and charcoal, which is challenging. You try to get a lot of inspiration from books from colors, movies, music, books written by Haruki Murakami, which is Japanese author. It's my favorite author. He's doing kind of sci-fi, realistic sci-fi kind of stuff. Put yourself out of the kitchen and then do something different, and it makes me energy and inspiration, I would say.
So what I always go is veg shop over there. Always good to come the early time because less people, more product. Shall we? I always like a kufu potato. It's more like sweetness and a little bit fancier. I always choose that kufu potatoes. You reckon that salmon we can eat it raw?
Yeah, you can eat raw, but not a little bit the bone here
Yeah.
and the skin on. If you want, we take off and skin off for you.
Right. Can I please have a size 9 chicken? Thank you.
Talked to my dad recently, and then he always said like, he's very Japanese, right? He said to me like, "How's your restaurant going?" On the phone, and like, "Yeah, you're doing great. Like, you're getting busy." I talk about this documentary, all that stuff, and then he goes like, "Are you sure it's a documentary for you, right?" And then like, yeah. And he was like, "But you not reached that point, okay? You have to be humble." He's very strict. Like, he never had tasted my food, you know? He never came here. He have no idea what I'm doing. But same time, like, he always pushed me. That's for sure. Grandpa was way stricter, more stricter than my dad. When you're happy, it's when you die, when you give up. In order to push myself, it's kind of like always in my head. And it works for me, you know what I mean? Haven't seen my family for 4 years. I was very, very happy to move to here and feel like I'm doing my own life, started here. But at the same time, like, I'm missing something. I always like to inspire people through my dish. I would like to have my own restaurant in my future. It's one of my dreams. I don't know where, I don't know when, but still, like, I have so many things to learn about the craft, about the business. I'm looking for perfection, but I never reach it. And I think I'm far behind from that perfection. I think chefs in general is most passionate people in the world, And I love working with these people. It motivates me, it inspires me a lot. Adrenaline, excitement, intensity. That element is just kind of beauty of being a kitchen, I would say.